everyone. In this video, we will focus on how growth mindset and metacognitive competencies can support psychological well-being in education. The concept of a growth mindset was developed by psychologist Carol Dweck and popularized in her book, Mindset: The New Psychology of Success. A mindset, according to Dweck, is a self-perception or self-theory that people hold about themselves. Believing that you are either intelligent or unintelligent is an example of a mindset. People may also have a mindset related to their personal or professional lives. I'm a good teacher, or I'm a bad parent. According to Dweck, people's mindset can have profound effect on learning achievement, skill acquisition, personal relationships, professional success, and many other dimensions of life. Dweck's educational work centers on the distinction between fixed and growth mindsets. Students holding a fixed mindset believe that intelligence and abilities are innate and unalterable. When students engage in fixed mindset beliefs and thinking, they focus on competing for the best grade and comparing themselves to other students rather than seeking out the satisfaction of mastery. Students with a growth mindset believe that intelligence and abilities are malleable and can be developed with effort. Students holding growth mindsets like school more, take on more challenging tasks, learn more, and earn better grades. They also report higher psychological well-being and school engagement, and tend to be more resilient in the face of setbacks and more interested in taking on challenges. What can we do to develop growth mindset in schools? A. Build a school culture that fosters growth mindset. There are 5 key characteristics of a growth mindset supportive school culture: shared leadership, open communication, professional collaboration and a culture of shared adult learning, clear and realistic goal setting and support for teachers as learners, and support for and valuing of all students as learners. Use strategies that foster growth mindset in students. 1. Avoid praising intelligence and effort. Acknowledge the importance of planning and trying new approaches. 2. Use diverse teaching strategies, differentiated instruction strategies, learning stations, task cards, multisensory tools, journaling, etc. 3. Introduce simple gamification elements, quizzes or other digital game-based learning tools. 4. Teach the values of challenges. By explaining the inherent benefits of overcoming obstacles can help students develop a growth mindset. 5. Encourage students to expand their answers by problem-based learning, project-based learning, or inquiry-based learning activities. 6. Explain the purpose of abstract skills and concepts by using experiential learning activities and active learning strategies. 7. Allow time for goal-based journaling, to set learning goals for themselves and discuss progression toward meeting these goals. 8. Say yet more often, to demonstrate that mastering skills and understanding concepts is always possible. I can't solve this, yet. 9. Help students change their self-motivation language to push their mindsets from growth-averse to development-oriented. 10. Use success folders for students to remember their progress and achievements. Metacognition and metacognitive skills. According to our framework, the development of metacognitive skills, like self-awareness, self-knowledge, self-reflection, self-evaluation, self-determination, self-efficacy, self-regulation, self-directedness, is connected to the cognitive well-being. What is metacognition according to our framework? Metacognition refers to the ability to be aware of one's own thinking. In the study of the metacognitive awareness of secondary school students, Jalil distinguished 2 aspects of metacognition. 1. Reflection, thinking about what one knows, and 2. Self-regulation, managing how we go about learning. Metacognition is seen as the awareness of one's thinking and the strategies one is using. Metacognitive skills are the ability to think about our own thinking and the processes we use to learn. These thinking processes enable students to set goals, select strategies to enhance their learning experiences, and use self-assessment or self-questioning to monitor their own learning. As a comparison, cognitive processes are the range of learning skills that students possess. In contrast, metacognitive processes enable students to self-evaluate the effectiveness of their cognitive process. Metacognition for boosting self-regulated learning. In education, metacognition is most often studied in the context of self-regulated learning, a common skill among high-achieving students. When applied to the learning process, self-regulation entails developing a plan to achieve a task-specific goal, monitoring and controlling one's ongoing performance, and self-reflection. Here are a few metacognitive skills examples that can enhance student learning. Planning stage. At the planning stage of answering a problem or doing a task, students may ask themselves the following type of questions. Have I done something like this before? If so, what did I do? How is this similar or different from the examples I've seen before? What can I find out, even if it isn't what the question is asking for? Monitoring stage. In the monitoring stage, students may regularly check their answers while completing a task to see whether they are using an effective strategy. Students may ask themselves the following type of questions. Am I getting the right answers? Am I using the most efficient method? Could I get the same answer using a different strategy? Evaluating stage. In this stage, pupils will consider the effectiveness of the specific strategies they selected in terms of accuracy and efficiency. When evaluating their performance, students may use self-reflection questions such as, were any of my steps irrelevant? What could I do differently to be more efficient next time? Which topics should I revise before the next assessment? Metacognitive skills can have a transformative effect on learners' achievement, promote higher-order thinking skills, and encourage a growth mindset.